Hello, Dalton Nation. This is Alden. The other day at a family dinner, my cousins had a much heated discussion about workers' compensation and work from home and whether or not it was even valid. My cousin Eddie and his wife Leona asked me to do a video about it. And here are my findings. What I found was, in general, an employee's injury or illness is compensable under the workers' compensation if it arises out of and if it was in the course of employment, regardless of the location. And here's what the hard part about this is. Employees typically have the burden of proving that the injury is work-related. The arising out of refers to what the employee was doing at the time of the injury, and the in the course of refers to when the injury happened. To successfully claim workers' compensation benefits, the employee must show that he or she was acting in the interest of the employer at the time the injury occurred. Courts have found that an employer's lack of control over the condition of an employee's home-based work premises is irrelevant. When an employee's home is also an employee's work premises, it is often interpreted that the hazards an employee encounters when performing work at home are also hazards of his or her employment. Employers are responsible for proving that the same work environment for telecommuters as for employees who work on company property. Employers can implement the following practices that may limit workers' compensation liability for home-based employees. Number one, create a policy that outlines the employer's expectations for employees who work from home. Number two, establish guidelines for a home office, such as a designated work area, and provide training related to workstation setup and safety measures, including ergonomics. Number three, and when appropriate and possible, conduct periodic checks of employees' home offices to help identify and eliminate work area safety hazards. Personally, I think people would rather light themselves on fire and run naked through a meth lab than to have their employers see their workstations at home. Or it could just be me. And number four, set fixed work hours and meal and rest periods for telecommuters. Doing so can help establish whether an injury was in the course of employment. Yeah, that's going to happen. I don't know why, but I find all of this hilarious. All I can picture in my head is some jackass flinging themselves down a set of stairs and calling their attorney to put the screws to their employer for a work-related injury.